Georgia might be known for its peaches and southern charm, but it's also home to some of the most unique and welcoming tiny home communities in the South. In this video, we're exploring tiny home communities in Georgia. In this video, you are going to find established communities, some for the unhoused, and there's others that are at the very beginning of their development journey. There are even a few where you can try on tiny for yourself. This video is part of a larger series that I'm doing on tiny home communities across the U.S. state by state, and it'll cover a variety of communities with a range of lot rent prices. Some more affordable than others, and some are located in RV parks for those shorter stays. You are going to notice I'm not going to mention those lot prices for the community. Check the description for a link to each community for the most current pricing, or click the QR code on the screen to get a giant list of all the tiny home communities I could find, including the ones I'll share in this video. I'll also share the QR code at the end of the video if you missed it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin, and I'm a real estate agent passionate about alternative housing because I get what's going on in the real estate market. We need smaller options. I create content to help you learn about ADUs and tiny homes through 2 different YouTube channels. I'll link the other one in the description. So if you're here looking to downsize, find a tiny home community, or retire tiny, you came to the right place. Let's look at how Georgia does tiny. The first community we're going to cover is the River Ridge Escapes. It's actually one of Georgia's leaders in the tiny home and mountain community development. From gated lease lot neighborhoods with pools and river access to large acreage properties where you can place a park model, an RV, or a stick-built home. The River Ridge has something for nearly every style of tiny living. Their communities focus on blending natural beauty with amenities like hiking trails, gardens, fire pits, and gathering spaces. This gives residents both privacy and a strong sense of connection. River Ridge Escapes is developing several communities in the Georgia area, and they're all a little bit different. They're also located in different areas. Some are on top of the Lookout Mountain, and others are at the base. Some communities have amenities like a pool, pavilion, pickleball courts, fitness areas, a clubhouse, and a dog park. Many of the communities have rental lots, and others are going to have lots that you can actually purchase. Of course, you're always going to get breathtaking mountain views. Now, River Ridge Escape is actually the builder, and so their communities listed on their site include Cloudland Escape 2, which is a community where you actually purchase the lot for your tiny home. They've got Little River Escape. That's a 50-acre gated community, and you rent the lot. They do have a few Airbnb rentals, so you can try out tiny. Pine Ridge Escape has 3-acre lots that you can purchase. Silver Hill Escapes has 2 phases, and they do have some lots that you can purchase, and others are for rent. The Shinbone Valley Escape is a 100-acre community, and those lots are for lease. Shady Oaks Escape is a smaller community, and those lots are for purchase. The Weiss Lake community is another place you can actually purchase the lot for your home. So River Ridge Escape community is a great way to embrace tiny living, whether you want to rent out a property or you want to purchase one. Our next community is in Blue Ridge, Georgia. This is Waterside at Blue Ridge. Waterside is a pet-friendly community, and it's designed for both tiny homes and RVs. It's 4 miles from downtown Blue Ridge and about 90 miles north of Atlanta. Waterside gives you perfect balance. It's close enough for a weekend getaway, and it's far enough for it to feel like a true mountain escape. Here, you're going to find mountain and creek views with both creekside and lakefront lots. They do have some rentals where you can try on tiny for yourself in a stylish tiny home or RV for a weekend. You can bring your own rig or even park long-term if you're ready to make Blue Ridge part of your life. Waterside stands out for their resort-style amenities. They've got a stocked fishing lake with kayak racks. They've got a dock, a swimming pool, a hot tub. They've got a wood-fired pizza kitchen. They've got disc golf, basketball. They've got playgrounds, walking trails, and fire pits. The waterfront clubhouse ties it all together and gives you a place to relax, to gather, and connect. They even have entertainment and events for holidays and fun get-togethers. You can watch the sunset over the water or take a nice walk and catch the azaleas in bloom. So whether you're here to test drive tiny living, plan a longer stay, or simply just enjoy a mountain retreat, The Waterside at Blue Ridge offers a perfect mix of comfort, adventure, and natural beauty. Next up, we're moving to College Park, Georgia. In the heart of College Park, just a few minutes from downtown Atlanta, is a new kind of community. It's called the South Park Cottages, and it made history as the first Black developed tiny home community in the U.S. South Park is more than just downsizing. They are redefining home ownership by creating modern, energy-efficient cottages designed to be both affordable and sustainable. What truly sets it apart is the vision behind it. It's a community built to celebrate connection, culture, and the power of home. South Park Cottages offers community-focused amenities like walking trails, dog park, gardens, play areas, and gathering spaces that bring neighbors together. In this community, the residents buy the tiny home and live here long term. And as far as I can tell, they're not building any new ones, so if you want to live here, you're going to have to get one on the resale market. South Park Cottages shows us that tiny living isn't small at all. It's bold, innovative, and history-making. Our next community is in Clarkston, Georgia. This is the Cottages on Vaughan, and it's 10 miles northeast of downtown Atlanta. It's a pocket neighborhood, and it may be small in size, but it's made a big impact. It's designed by the Microlife Institute, and the tiny homes were built with one goal in mind, showing how affordability, walkability, and community can all come together on a single block. Here, instead of having big yards and long commutes, you're going to find front porches that face each other, shared green space, and neighbors who actually know each other. The homes themselves are modern, efficient, and thoughtfully designed to make the most of every square foot. Every cottage was sold shortly after completion. So today, again, you're going to have to catch the resale market to be able to score one of these homes. What makes this place stand out is not the homes, it's the model. It's proof that tiny, well-planned housing can work in an urban neighborhood while keeping prices within reach. With parks, trails, and public transit just steps away, the Cottages on Vaughan is more than a place to live. It's an award-winning example of how small-scale development can spark big change. Next up, we're going to Clarkesville, Georgia. This is Sugar Mill Creek at Lake Burton. It's a private, gated, resort-styled community in the North Georgia mountains. It's spread across 12 wooded acres, and it features 51 park model tiny home sites, and they're all designed for comfort, convenience, and connection to nature. So here, tiny living doesn't have to be complicated. Sugar Mill Creek often has turnkey homes ready for immediate occupancy, that they're already built, they're placed, they're skirted, they've got landscaping, and it's just waiting for you to simply put the key in the door and call it yours. As a resident, the essentials are taken care of: the water, septic, and trash service, the landscaping, plus owner perks that make life here feel elevated. There is a clubhouse with an outdoor bar and dining area. They've got an indoor lounge with a pool table and TV. They've got multiple sitting areas with a grill. And you're also going to have a private driveway. You've got a dog park, walking paths, fire pits, and a gated entry for peace of mind. Now, location-wise, you're minutes from Lake Burton, which is a 2,700-acre lake with 62 miles of shoreline, which sits at about 2,000 feet elevation. So whether it's boating, fishing, or soaking up the mountain views, the nearby marina makes access easy. At Sugar Mill Creek, you're not buying a tiny house. You are stepping into a ready-made retreat where the North Georgia mountains and lakeside living meet. Let's head over to Atlanta and find the Melody. It's more than just a tiny home community. It's part of the city's rapid housing initiative. This community is built from 40 repurposed shipping containers through an innovative project that proves how creativity can meet urgent needs. 32 of the units are ADA compliant, and so this makes the neighborhood accessible to nearly everyone. But the Melody isn't just about the homes, it's about building stability and connection. Residents share a communal garden, a dog park, gathering spaces that include a community room with a kitchenette, offices, and laundry facilities. Together, these features create a supportive environment where people can rebuild their lives with dignity. It's urban, walkable, and modern, and most of all, the Melody is a model of how cities can use tiny housing to respond to homelessness with both compassion and innovation. Another awesome community is in Marietta, Georgia. This is Emmanuel's village. It's also another village for the unhoused. And sometimes the most powerful movements start small. In 2014, a 9-year-old boy named Luke Holm met a homeless man named Tim in Marietta, Georgia. Luke felt called to help. And with his grandmother's sweet and spicy pickle recipe, he began selling pickles with a purpose. So what started as a child's mission of compassion has grown into something much bigger. This tiny home community is designed to be more than a shelter. Each home comes with 2 lofts, a full bathroom, and a galley kitchen. They even get a washer and dryer. So families here aren't just given a roof, they're given the tools to rebuild their lives. Beyond the homes themselves, Emmanuel's village is built for growth and healing. The families can gather for meals, they've got Bible studies and mentoring. Children have a place to play, while the adults gain resilience through programs in budgeting, gardening, and workforce training. Community partners provide these supports right on site, so this creates a true village where no one has to walk alone. And the name says it all. Emmanuel means God is with us. And here in Marietta, that promise is being lived out, one tiny home, one family, and one story at a time. Next up, we're moving to Young Harris in Georgia. Here we have The Nest at Brannon Ridge, and it's an eco-luxe tiny home community just 2 hours from Atlanta. It's nestled in the North Georgia mountains, and it offers beautiful long-range views with a range of home options. They've got cozy 1-bedroom cottages all the way up to these 5-bedroom massive homes. So this neighborhood is a little more unique than others that I've shown you before because you get a range of diversity in home sizes. Here you can also try before you buy in one of their rentals. So if you're curious about tiny living, looking for a weekend escape, or exploring your future home, it is a perfect way to experience the lifestyle firsthand. Every home at The Nest is built with energy efficient systems. They've got high quality finishes and the bonus of Union County's low property taxes. This makes homeownership just as smart as it is beautiful. This community is partnered with Mustard Seed Tiny Homes, which is a Georgia-based builder that's known for modern design, high-end materials, and expert craftsmanship. Together, they create homes that blend style, efficiency, and long-lasting value. The Nest also offers thoughtful amenities like walking trails, fire pits, and gathering spaces. They've got lush green areas with gardens, and they're all designed to make the most of the peaceful mountain setting. At The Nest, you're not just downsizing. You are upgrading into a simpler, sustainable way of living surrounded by the beauty of the mountain. Now, this next community, I actually re-recorded because I had a conversation with Steve over at Dragon Tiny Homes, and he gave me all the insight on Savannah Acres community located near Augusta, Georgia. Savannah Acres is a brand new tiny home community in Georgia developed in partnership with Dragon Tiny Homes. This community is still being developed and it's at its very infancy. By the time it's developed, it's going to have 115 tiny home sites that are specifically designed for sustainability and affordable living. Dragon Tiny Homes is known for their reputation for being NOAA certified and having customizable designs in every unit. Now, what makes this community unique is that their lots are really big. They are 50 by 100, and each is going to have a privacy fence. So you're going to have a lot of privacy and space to spread out. This community is focused on the basics of tiny living with the goal of just keeping it affordable and simple. So to wrap it up, from the mountain to the city, Georgia is packed with tiny home options that make it easy to live small and dream big. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. If you want to help support my mission to advocate for tiny homes and ADUs, give the video a like, share it with a friend. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because I've got a ton more content planned that you don't want to miss. If you've got any thoughts, please leave those in the comments. And if you have a tiny home story to share, I've got a way to get in touch with me in the description. Don't forget to check out my website, rearon.com, where you can find a lot more content on tiny homes. Check out the next video that I picked just for you. I'll see you next time.